You know Yemi Sholade, that actor? So I met with him, the one that later joined the Emilokon gang, Elegmoyen. So, and then it was like, I love what you are saying in that hall earlier. Man, you need to keep it up. You have a future. You have a future of in NYCN. That means I will go Abuja, I'll go national. If I continue that way, I was like, I was a prodigy, you know, that kind of prodigy, smart guy. Here you get. I am always like, I always stand out in the crowd. Here you get. I've always been like that. Nobody say I dey seek attention per se, but you go sharp feel am. Say, who is this guy? Anyway, I will never be one of their leaders anymore. It's part of my own learning process, and I can talk about it anytime, and I can tell you to go and verify any of this as well anytime. Okay? So when I now saw that they are accusing their own leader of collecting bribes of over 300 million, I was like, oh, that could be me. Oh. Nobody say I gave my life to probity and then accountability. That for be me. If it be me, they say I collected 300 million. And I go to read about me. And I go to shake way for me. Others go to say, aye, that guy don't make him. But when the others now says, oh, we cannot take it, we are suspending him, another person will have to take over. But on the second thought, I was like, nah, Baba, Nigeria to finish, man. If you see these guys who are like supposed people who have had the experience from the consequences of a failed leadership in Nigeria, and they are doing everything as well to try to replace those criminal leaders with themselves, even though they are also criminally minded too. It breaks heart. And listen to me, when somebody tells you that Nigeria don't get future, this is why. Honestly.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our right. Build the youth. Build the nation. Build the youth. Build the nation. Build the youth. Build the nation. By this World Press Conference today, hereby announce the immediate suspension of the President of National Youth Council of Nigeria, Comrade Sukubo Saraipe Sukubo, together with the following officers: Comrade Innocent Ndwanya, the Deputy President; Comrade Barrister Suleiman Abubakar Abutu, Secretary General; Comrade Nnamdi Ezemagu, the National Treasurer. The suspension of the President, together with the above-named officers, comes as a result of their numerous self-serving activities in the name of the Council, which makes mockery of the Constitution of the National Youth Council of Nigeria and core values, mandates, and vision of the Council. The above-named went as far as committing grievous criminal offences in their quest to satisfy their own personal interest to the detriment of the interest of the National Youth Council of Nigeria. Below are the highlights of some of the many ill activities of the above named. 1. Illegal review of the 2012 Constitution of the National Youth Council of Nigeria. Without recourse to the National Management Committee, without obtaining approvals of the National Congress and the Board of Trustees, the now suspended President illegally initiated and completed a supposed review of the Constitution of the National Youth Council of Nigeria in flagrant disobedience to the provisions of the Constitution. 2. Forgery. The now suspended President, in concert with the above-named officers of the National Youth Council of Nigeria, in their bid to perfect their illegal amendment of the Constitution, and in a very shameful manner, went as far as forging the signatures of certain persons in the process of filing the illegal Constitution they formulated with the Corporate Affairs Commission. The now suspended President and officials' activities in this regard has grossly dented the image of the Council and has since become a subject matter of investigation by the X-Squad section of the Force Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department of the Nigerian Police Force, headquarters Abuja. 3. Unilateral and self-aggrandizement decisions. The now suspended President, on numerous occasions,
unilaterally picked and sent certain members of the National Executive Council to represent the Council in national and international programs without consulting, obtaining the approvals of the NEC and its members from such states, thereby undermining the decision-making process of the NEC and the Council. The now suspended president, while seeking self-aggrandizement and without the NEC approval, collected about 369 million naira from major political parties and their candidates in the name of NEC of the Council during the 2023 general election. The above listed are just some of the ills of the now suspended president and the officials of the Council. It is no gainsaying that the youth represent the future of every nation. And as a nation that is working tirelessly to curb and eliminate various acts that retard its progress, the above listed engage by revered members of a above body like National Youth Council of Nigeria is a disappointment not only to the old youth who still nurse very strong hopes for this country, but to the country generally. On this note, to our fellow young Nigerians, we apologize for this sad development and for the wasted years. We feel and understand your plight. Due to the severity of the actions of the now suspended officials and president of the council, respectively, as it relates to the forgery of public documents and deceit of a public institution, the Corporate Affairs Commission, in the process. We have swiftly alerted the Nigerian Police Force, who are well on top of the matter and have made very disturbing revelations on their activities. So, solidarity forever.
We shall always build the youth, build the nation. Ah, God damn it, man. People where they craft, people who craft all this indoctrination into our system, they kind of are good, though. Hey, build the youth, build the nation. If you build the youth, if you invest in the youth, you are investing in the nation. If you build the youth, you are building the nation. But the youth are accusing themselves, the youth leaders are accusing themselves of bribery, of forgery, of impunity, and so many other things that are already pervading the space of Nigeria today. So, where is that future? Where is it? Future is bleak already. We slow down.
We reduce the purchasing power of the people. We can further slow down the economy. Let's widen the tax net. Those who are not paying now, if it is inclusive of Bola Tinubu, let the nets get bigger and we take in more taxes, and that is what we must do in the country. We reduce a town hall different from Blue, Bulaba, a town.
PricewaterhouseCoopers. I've been a PricewaterhouseCoopers. I think it's Coopers. That is a PwC. They came out today and said that in 8 months of Tinubu, Nigeria Naira lost 98% of its value. Today, $100 will be equivalent of 145,800 naira. Kolu Eyin Agbado Mighty, Bat Study.
The transmission line is a super highway.
Hang on, what happened to my audio? I think my audio just disappeared there. Or was it just me? Please tell me, right? Let me know if my audio was like was gone on that video, or it was just me, right?
That transmission line is a super highway. That
Okay, I think it's not just me. The audio actually disappeared. Oh, you would have enjoyed that. Anyway, let's leave that aside. The economy is bleeding, and while I was doing my strolling about and all of that, yeah, I just saw where Sowoiku was celebrating the batching of the biggest ship in the world, biggest container ship in the world at Lekki Seaport. Good news, breaking news. The ship that can take up to 14,000 containers at once can now batch at Lekki Seaport. Hey, congratulations. That is the country that is suffering from a forex deficit because of importation. They want you to celebrate it. The biggest ship is going to be landing in Nigeria. Doing what? As your dumping ground. That must be a good news. That the biggest, that stuff. I mean, like, they are bringing stuffs that you could actually produce in your country that could actually strengthen your naira. But to bring the biggest ship to Nigeria, that means the biggest ship is bringing in the goods bought with Nigeria money that was exchanged to the currency of those countries. That is not good news. The good news is to say the biggest ship in the world is loading final produce from Nigeria and is now leaving for Europe, is leaving for America. That is the good news. You don't get what I'm saying? Now take a look at this video, okay? Now when you look at this video, you tell me which one is better. That the biggest ship can now land in Nigeria to bring more containers, or that biggest ship can now leave Nigeria with finished goods produced in Nigeria to be sold to the world, not finished in Sweden and Europe, finished in America or finished in China, and Nigeria has the dumping ground. You will tell me when I come back. Tell me, which one is better if I ask you? They are so happy. Can you imagine Lekki Deep Sea Ports? Still in Lagos, so. And that must be great news. Like, it's a great achievement. And they had to bring all the cameras to come and show it as Harry. This is to remind everybody all over the world that Nigeria is ready. Lagos is ready. Now you can bring all the vessels. There are places to stay, to bring them down. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Everybody go China. Begin to produce those slippers and all that, okay? Go China, go all these places. And then come back and start complaining about your Naira. Because that's why your Naira is, okay? That's, you know what I mean? Like the pressure on your Naira. It would have been for a good thing if it's for business. A lot of you are going to have to drop out of that your school abroad. I know. I mean, I'm not talking about those who are benefiting from the public largesse. What do you call it? The public money, like the APC, Apologies, PDP, Ass Leakers, and the rest of them. I'm talking about those of you that your parent felt like you deserve better. You deserve better than what Nigeria has to offer. And because of that, they wouldn't mind, okay, to use whatever it is within their resourceful means, okay, to send you abroad. And do you see this exchange rate? If you have not been thinking about it, I just thought I should remind you. You already know, because I mean, if you are abroad and they are sending your school fees from Nigeria, it won't be a new thing. What this has been to you, the trauma, the whole sleepless nights, the uncertainty. I mean, the uncertainty of what's it going to be like tomorrow again, or what's it going to be like by June, what is it going to be like by this, all that stuff, the apprehension, the fear. It's going to get worse, and some of you would have to drop out. You would have to. But let's go to another part, which is also for this evening. It's actually the video again. I want to see if that video will speak. I don't know what happened to the audio in between. Call, come on. Let's see if I can get that off. So give me a sec. The Nigerian NBC, Nigerian NRC, they were the one who shared this video yesterday. Some people felt like it's probably like old video. I don't know if you remember this. 2024 Nigeria. Somebody said, don't let the world see this. The world has already seen it, because it was actually posted by the NRC, Nigeria Railway Corporation, in 2024 Nigeria.
Exiting me now. It's 51. All right, Zaki. Mojo.
Save Johnny.
Somebody said that it can't stop, and I understand that question. It's like somebody was like, but people are there now. What happened? Why is it not stopping? You are wondering, Abby. Will I say you don't too take for Europe or be America or Europe, because now Europe gets plenty trains. After that, now China. Americans don't really have enough trains just have for this long Amtrak. I'll be waiting you to call your trains. So if I say you don't overstay there, but you don't too take, you are expecting the trains, also the coach door to open a bit. Bam, 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 make some man. Come on, man. We are still in 1914. A lot of you are already living in 2024. Nigeria is in 1914 using the calendar of 2024. That is the Nigerian Railway Corporation announcing that Kano to Lagos route is now ready for business. Book your service. They went abroad to go and borrow over $20 billion that they were building modern trains for Nigerians. Modern trains. Now, the modern train and the debt and everything, the modern train is uncompleted. The debt that they took to build the trains, right, they are unpaid. And they are already running into debt again because the entire service lanes, right, they could not indeed make the money they use in building them. Can you even believe that? People who brought their money to come and build Kaduna Abuja train, they've run at loss. The Abuja Kaduna train has run at loss. Okay, same thing with well, this one, that one hasn't really run at loss completely, but it's already running at loss. And that one is Lagos Ibadan train. These two trains and the billions of dollars borrowed to build them, right? Every festive period, they go do giveaway. Oh yeah, go and enter free train. Go and ride free ride. At the end of the day, the money they borrowed, they can't pay. Even the money the entire system is making cannot pay salary. Corruption plus corruption of those who are selling the tickets to they are printing their own tickets that they are selling to. Last is you go soon they see Chinese on top those trains because that them borrow them the money. Last, if they want their money back, they better send some conductors from China, Ogadong, and then send them down to Nigeria. Now them go they do conductor, they sell ticket, they collect, check your ticket. If not, shishi, they will not see because the money is not even enough to pay salary. Talk less of paying back the loan. They can't pay it back. And that is one of their newly acquired locomotive, Kano to Lagos, in the giant of Africa, Nigeria. I still want you to understand this. Kolu, try it. Let's see if your voice is not going to be off, because I'm coming back to that. Una know they produce. You are celebrating importation. Good news. Kolu, electricity they cannot generate. Speak your grammar. Let's see.
That transmission line is a super highway. For generated electricity and power. They could not even make a down payment for a roasted corn. That transmission line is a super highway. For generated electricity and power. They could not even make a down payment for a roasted corn.
Nuisance, Lele.
Oluniyan, that is the man that they told you they did not need his body. They said they needed his brain. Abobakus and bastards, Atibati Dioti. They said the Aquaman that single-handedly fought Atlantic Ocean and he defended Lagos by stopping the Atlantic Ocean from coming in. The man was going to use that same brain to fix Nigeria. The deluded, demented Kalu himself was telling himself, if these people could be saying these things about me, maybe na me no know myself. Oh. Because I know that all these things they are saying is not me. Oh. But if they say it's me, if they say I have this brain, I have that brain, and they're saying all this, it must be true then. Tell us your strategy. I won't forget the empty pangolo. The druggy. Kalu was talking about strategy. I will not reveal my strategy here. Baba Wiri. 8 months after that, everybody won't cool.
I don't want to sit here and reveal all my strategy. I am the first speaker among the three of us running. So they will spy on me. So you will have a limited answer here today. Another day you can bring me back. But that's part of what I...
All classes, you know what they call F level? When you get failure in all the subjects that you take. F9, F8, F9, F8, FF, double F. That is his name.
That is the man that educated people said they only needed his brain. They do not need his body. He is still talking like that, oh. Somehow, they are now telling themselves, his hands are still shaking, oh. But you know something, at least before now, he would have to go to France and get recharged. Now, it didn't have to be in France every month because they can bring France inside the old rock. And they do their best as well to ensure that those that will cover Tifnumbu and their camera, they must be very careful where they are focusing on. Anyway, as the sick, demented kleptomaniac Kalu continue to battle his deteriorating health on and on, educated wearies in Nigeria are composing grammars to explain to the gullible, highly depressed Nigerians that they told Kalu had a plan. They are composing what they are going to tell you now. But me, Mayegun, the Mayegun general, your general overseer of the Temple of Truth, this particular Temple of Truth. If I told you that he's not doing anything, it's because he's not doing anything. Anything they are doing is to further aggravate and add in your hardship already. If all of us are using our inner eyes, and we are in very much good relationship with our mental faculties, you know, they have not disconnected your brain from your tongue. You can reason and you can express or interpret what you have reasoned. Sure, you understand? When you look at the situation these criminals have brought upon us, it is a matter of time. It is a matter of time when what they are doing to further aggravate and complicate what they have already done, that you are already feeling. If you know what they are doing, is to make it worse. See, that's what I'm trying to say. But they are going to try and tell you that Mayegun is just trying to make you feel somehow. I am the one who is telling you exactly, or who is telling you how to understand how you are feeling. Why is everything like this? Why am I Kenikon? Why is there, those things you are feeling? Questions you are asking yourselves. Why is everything like that? Why is that one this way? I don't even understand this anymore. It is Mayegun that helps you to understand them and accept the truth, no matter how uncomfortable and unpalatable they might make you feel. You always feel better afterward when you tell yourselves the truth, when you no longer live in denial, when you no longer try to take yourself to that comfortable place, the illusion you have created to escape from all of this. You do not want to worry about this. It's so scary. I cannot be bothered about it. I mean, it gets to me so much. I'm just going to create another fancy place in my head, except from this chaotic one that is happening. Baba, your case go be like person where they go get high on drug, because they lost their job, or because they broke up with their partner or fiancés and all of that. You get drunk, you don't want to remember anything anymore. Fuck Joe. You don't give a damn anymore because you are drunk and you're not gonna worry anymore. But you go, the drunkenness go stop. When you are sober, when you are no longer drunk, that heartbreak, you go back to it. Can you understand now? So it is the same with what you have in Nigeria. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. And I'll continue to also say, by the way, that if you don't stop these criminals before you become a victim, they will finish all of us. I was going to take calls, but somehow I believe that I'm going to have a very busy day tomorrow. Tomorrow is my birthday. Tomorrow is my 40th birthday. If you're watching this replay again, like tomorrow, it's going to be like, that's what I said yesterday. So in the next 1 hour, I'm going to be, in the next 23 minutes, I'm going to be 40 years in Nigerian time. But in the next 1 hour, 20 so minutes, I'll be 40 years right here where I live, okay? So tomorrow, I'm going to have 2 programs. The first one is just for me to, I'm going to be live, by the way, in the afternoon, somehow in the afternoon, maybe in the morning. I'm going to be live on my platforms, okay? My Facebook and my YouTube. And that would just be me sort of taking possibly questions or even gists and things you want to know about me and questions you want to ask me directly. The ones I feel like I want to answer and the ones I don't want to answer, I won't. I'll just tell you that I don't want to answer that. So tomorrow is going to be me being 40. And then I can be your child's nice uncle Mayegun, kind of. So I'm going to see what 40 feels like tomorrow. I was planning to have a very nice birthday. 40 years. I was supposed to have a party, right? But I won't lie to you. A month or so ago, I kind of changed my mind. Like, no, there's absolutely nothing to really kind of, So definitely tomorrow is just going to be me spending time with my family at some point, and spending time with my Temple of Truth members, maybe for like an hour or 2 or so. And then we can meet later in the evening. So I'll stop at that. And I want to say thank you to every one of you for tonight. If you joined me midway, you can watch this from the start again. Just fast forward the first 6 or 7 minutes of it. That's the part of the songs that you may not like. Now that you are here, before you go, like the broadcast, share it, and keep my birthday greetings for tomorrow. So that you can now say, happy birthday, Mayegun. Thank you. So you all have a wonderful evening, okay? And good night from here.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number 1. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number 1. pẹ̀lú kì í bó níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Máyégún Diary politico.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́.